What's the most intense thing you've experienced while serving in the military? I served in the Army for 4 years, and most of my time was uneventful training and routine patrols. But during my deployment overseas, I had one experience that I'll never forget. Our unit was tasked with guarding a supply convoy through a rural area. It should have been simple, but the intelligence we had turned out to be dangerously wrong. About halfway through the route, the lead vehicle in our convoy hit an IED. The explosion was deafening, sending dust and metal into the air. We scrambled into position, adrenaline surging, expecting an ambush to follow. For what felt like an eternity, nothing happened. Just silence and the ringing in my ears. Then the gunfire started. It wasn't some chaotic battlefield like in movies. It was calculated. Shots came from tree lines, from windows of half-abandoned houses. We fired back, trying to suppress the attackers while medics rushed to the lead vehicle. My buddy, Ramirez, was pinned down beside me, and I can still hear him shouting that his radio was fried and he couldn't reach command. What made it worse was that the civilians in the area started panicking and running through the streets. Some were just terrified families, but we couldn't tell who was a threat and who wasn't. One man ran toward us, hands raised, but someone spotted wires under his shirt. Before anyone could decide what to do, he detonated. The shock wave threw us back, and when I stood up, my ears were bleeding. We fought for nearly an hour before air support finally arrived. The attackers melted away as quickly as they came, leaving us with smoking vehicles, injured comrades, and the kind of silence that only comes after violence. I helped drag two wounded soldiers into cover, and I'll never forget the look in their eyes. Not fear, not even pain, just shock. When we finally got out of there, command tried to frame it as a successful defense of the convoy. But to those of us who lived it, it felt like pure survival. Ramirez never spoke much after that day. He was discharged a year later, struggling with PTSD. People always ask me if the Army made me proud. The truth is complicated. That day showed me the best and worst of humanity. I saw men risking their lives to pull others from burning vehicles. I saw civilians caught in the crossfire of a war they didn't ask for. And I saw how quickly life can be reduced to split-second choices you'll carry forever.